Morning, everybody! I figured I'd try out this live option that I have for my phone because I'm still trying to set it up so I can actually do live streaming from my actual computer. So I'm still figuring that out. I just want to see if anybody be even remotely interested in seeing the live reaction of me reading One Piece. So, let's just move on to it, shall we? Actually, let's see if anybody will show up. Probably not, but still. I'm very tempted to just go ahead and read it right now. Wait, this is set so everyone can see it, right? I don't know. Let me see. What setting is this? Show messages. Sorry about that. Get off my nose. What kind of a filter? No, don't want that. What kind of a setting is this? Just give me normal. Nah, can't tell. If it doesn't work out, I'll just do a normal video. Morning, Mom. Yeah. I am so sorry for sneezing for those that just came in. Morning, everybody. We're going to do a live reading of One Piece. I know there's probably only one other person in here right now, but I just figured I want to try out doing a live reaction to this chapter. So, since one person's already here, I'm gonna take it. It doesn't have to be 100 people. It doesn't even have to be 50. If one other person other than me is here, then hey, at least I'm interesting enough for you to be sitting here looking at me say this right now. I'm sorry. Let's move on. All right, live reaction. Ooh, this feels interesting. Just doing the live reaction instead of me doing recorded video. It feels different, but we'll see how this goes. One Piece, Chapter 866, Natural Born Destroyer. And who do we have on this front page? Short-term focused title page serials, part 23, dropping in on the lives of the Grand Straw Hat Pirate Fleet, volume 3, Cavendish, Prince of the Bougie Kingdom. That's actually a kingdom name. There's actually a kingdom called the Bougie Kingdom. Okay? Prince of the Bougie Kingdom is so popular that not a single young woman in the country has married. That's kinda bad. How are they supposed to live if everyone's after Cavendish? Alright, no spoilers. I'm just gonna occasionally look at my screen because I can see that comment. Also, welcome, by the way. It's nice to have you here. Alright, let's go ahead and check it out. Oh! What kind of a page is this? Everybody is in gangster. This has got to. Wow, this is a really good picture by Superhero. Hiro, by the way. This is a good looking photo. Yo, Capone, man, even Chopper looks awesome, by the way. He looks like he deserves more than a 50 50 berry bounty. Or has it gone up to 100? I keep forgetting. I apologize. But let's move on. We spent too much time on these cover pieces. Long ago, Big Mom was. This is the island where the most famous race of giants, the warriors of Elbath, live. Where are we? Charlotte Linlin, 5-year-old human, and she's the size of Whitebeard. Okay. Where are Mommy and the others going? Daddy's got some work around here, Linlin. Will you be a good girl and wait for me? Daddy? Are we looking at the parents of a Yongo? Oh, I want to go too. In exchange, we'll let you eat as many candies from your knapsack as you want. Yes, we will. What? All of them? Then I'll wait, I'm waiting. Whew. No, Linlin! Quit crying already. She's caused so many casualties. It's a miracle we were able to get away with just sending her out of the country. We can't deal with that child. The Holy Mother, they say, resides in these lands will surely save Linlin. We're setting off now. We can't stay in these dangerous waters for long. Whoa, okay, so you mean to tell me that her parents just left her on the island? Yo, child abandonment, Munch. Whoa, there's so many huge fish here. This is weird. They're so late, I'm hungry. I'm actually starting to feel bad for young Big Mom. Not older Big Mom, just younger Big Mom. They're so hungry. They're so late, I'm hungry. Papa, Mama. I'm actually starting to feel sorry for young Big Mom. One can scarcely speak of Elbath without mentioning that some 100 years ago, the giant warriors that terrorized the world, the giant soldier pirate crew, suddenly lost their 2 captains. It's a legend. Not long after, having lost their leader, several stragglers of the crew let down their guard and were surrounded by the Marines. As they stood at the gallows, a wandering, beautiful woman of the cloth appeared. Stop! The heavens cry for peace. Is that Mother Caramel? Her name was Sister Caramel. Nope, Sister Caramel. Okay. The heavens? The heck are you on about? Have you any idea, terror these monsters have inflicted on the world? That sentence doesn't sound right, but I could just be reading it wrong. Have you any idea terror that these monsters have inflicted on the world? All the more reason. Why do you not see it? At that moment, dark clouds covered the sky. If you kill these men, the warriors of Elbath will yet again take up arms. They will swear revenge against humanity. Forgive their sins. I will lead them unto a world where the many people of this earth can join hands and smile together as one. What was Shirahoshi's mom's name? Because I'm getting the same vibes from her. Before, Hody Jones and what's-his-face, kind of killed her a little bit. But Caramel eventually came to be called Holy Mother or just Mother, and with no regard for class or race, took in children that had nowhere else to go. She opened a home called the Lamb's House. This all seems so nice at the moment, but I have a feeling that something terrible is about to happen. That's why I'm not getting my high expectations up. I've seen Game of Thrones. I don't get attached to anybody now. And on the island that the giants call home, Elbath, she devoted her life to the building of a bridge of friendship between man and giant. You'll be okay now, Linlin. Come be friends with all of us until your mother and father come back. Mother Caramel, why are you building up her hopes like that? I have a feeling this is not the best idea. They ain't coming back, idiot. They dumped you here like a load of garbage. Everyone here's a bit unique, but unique enough for their parents to not want them. You should be able to befriend them in no time. And, okay, this is Mother Caramel at 80 years old. She still looks so nice. Mother Caramel, 80 years old, and the children of the Lamb's house. Who's that kid that's not really... Dang! She big! Big mama big! Okay.
Okay, thanks. I'm so hungry. You're freaking huge. Are you a giant or something?
Well, let's have some food then. A prince driven out of his country by riots and revolution. Children forced into near slavery by poverty. Problem children reclaimed... Recalcitrant... I can't read that word, I'm sorry. Problem children recalcitrant Problem children recalcitrant beyond even the patience of their parents. I hope I said that right. Here, these young ones could live amongst the giants, unfettered by status or lineage. A new girl? But above all, Linlin, who had spent her whole life being bigger than everyone around her, first saw in Elbaf. Whoa! People, houses, and scenery that seemed made for her size. It was an indescribable, comforting feeling.
Why?
Oh no, what's the matter, Linlin?
Mother, you know, Mr. Bear and Mr. Wolf were fighting in the forest. And because it's not good to fight, I decided I needed to make them be friends. So I put them in the same cage. But that silly Mr. Bear ate Mr. Wolf. And because he was being bad, I gave Mr. Bear a spanking. You spanked him to death, Linlin. Looks like Mr. Bear is thinking real hard about what he did wrong. How many times did you spank him?
Just once. She killed it instantly. That's good. That's not good, but it's funny. You wanted both of them to be friends, didn't you? You're such a kind girl, Linlin.
Yes.
Of all the people Linlin had met in her life, this was the first that actually understood her.
I saw it. Linlin killed that bear in one hit.
She's crazy. Did you hear? She got in a huge fight with Ari. Apparently there was a mosquito on him, so she tried to smack it. She broke a bunch of his bones. What are you doing, Linlin?
Yeah, save me, Mother.
He had one extra joint, so I thought I'd tear that extra bit off of him. Okay, Linlin, now I'm starting to see where this is going now. He had one extra joint, so I thought I'd tear that extra bit off of him.
No, he's from the Longarn tribe. That's how he's supposed to be. He has fins, so I thought I'd just rip them off for him. No, the mer people look like fish. That's how they're supposed to be. Everyone forgive her. Linlin is a kind girl.
Wow. So I'm just getting a vibe of Big Mom just being straight up oblivious as to how people are that are different than her. Wow. Caramel forgave everything she did. That's gonna bite you in the behind later. 10 months later, it's nearly 40 years. Have you ever heard of a duel that takes that long?
Wait for me, wait.
I feel ya. I say we give them 10 more years, then we go get them. 40 years. 40-year duel. This gotta be a reference to somebody. New World Warland, Elbaf. The great warriors of the land took Linlin in with tolerance and generosity.
Yeah, Linlin's gonna kill us.
Yo, Linlin. Oh, sorry. Forgot my giant voice. Yo, Linlin. Are you and your friends ready?
For what, Karshi? What do you mean, ready? Ah, this isn't your first time, Linlin. In Elbaf, until the winter solstice, we fast for 12 days. Fast? We don't eat anything. The only thing that you can pass your lips is water. The 12 days start tomorrow. I'm gonna get so hungry. But if you just bear that for a little, you get to enjoy the festival. Fight with yourself, Harudin. Yo! Harudin! We get to see a young Harudin. One day, either Doherty or Brogy will return. They will revive the giant warrior pirates. Ah, it's that violent kid. You are a warrior. Keep fighting, Harudin. Gay. Oh snap. Who is this? Who is these peoples? Who are these peoples?
Za ba 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 ba. Yo, I love that laugh. Za ba 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 ba. I like that spirit of yours, Haruddin. Bo ja 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 ja.
Oh, where are these laughs coming from? This is awesome.
We got za ba 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 and Jo bo ja 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 ja.
Lord Fallbeard, Lord Mountbeard. I wonder if they meant Whitebeard. Not the time for that question. These dudes are awesome just for their laughs alone. Yorley Fallbeard, 344 years old, former captain of the giant warrior pirates, oldest warriors in the world, heroes of the giant people. And Yarley Mountbeard, 345 years old, year apart. Oh, Caramel and her talk of trade are all well and good, but we mustn't forget the way of the warrior. Yord Yorley. They're so cool. All giant folk respect these two warriors. Why are the two of you here in town today? We've come to call the children out of the town. It's time to eat semla. Good to see you here, Linlin. Semla? It's a super sweet and super delicious dessert. Right before the fast, we eat semla to get in our nutrients. Are we gonna eat it now? That sweet dessert? They stuff a sweet dough made with marzipan with whipped cream and cover the top with powdered sugar. It's our final treat before we fast. Ooh, this is actually starting to make me feel hungry. I'm gonna eat breakfast after this. For Prince... Ooh, who's speaking? For Prince Loki, who was born just the other day in the castle, and for Rold, Gold, and Balg, we thank the sun for the growth of our children. Yay, semla! Yummy! We've got plenty, so eat up. Sweet! It's so good! I'm so happy! It's delicious! And this is what starts her food frenzy rage mode. Okay, now we know how she goes insane for food. It's delicious! It's delicious! Yummy, yummy! Wait! Oi, Linlin! You can't eat them at that speed. We're not going to have enough to go around. Yummy! Semla are so yummy! The third day of the fast. Mother, I'm so hungry. I feel like I'm going to die. The winter solstice festival celebrates the death and rebirth of the sun. The sun will pass through the harsh winter and will once again warm us with its benevolent light. Fourth day. The more it hurts, the deeper your gratitude to the sun will be. If Mother says so, I will try. Linlin had come to love Mother with all her heart. I'm so thin now. You haven't changed at all. Sixth day. That's semla. So delicious. I want to eat some now. Seventh day. This is horrible. Mother, help. What's the matter, Girth? It's Linlin. Semla! Yo, what did she do? Did she destroy the town? She took out everybody. Yo, my God. Linlin, bring semla. Semla! Linlin's destroyed the village of Elbaf. This is a nightmare. You've finally gone and done it, Linlin. You have no right to even be thankful to the sun. There's a limit to how much we can forgive, even for a child. Lord Yorley. Caramel, my apologies, but this is one child, but this one is no child. Stop, Lord Yorley. She's a demon. Semla. An unstoppable appetite. And the chapter ends. Wow. What a chapter. Okay, where to start? We finally get the backstory of a Yonko. Like full on young child.
Well, we only got like the childhood of Big Mom, so I thought that was a good touch. But we've actually got to see people from Elbaf, like in Elbaf, not just giant people in the world of One Piece and in other random places. We got to see giants in their giant homeland. Then, oh wow, just we see the child. The thing is, it starts out with a young Big Mom, 5 years old, nearly the height of Whitebeard, and her parents just leave her on the island. She's too dangerous. She's gonna eat too much. It's too dangerous to take her with us, so let's just abandon her on this island and say we'll come back. Oh, that's a bunch of child support, and the child services would have already been on the parents already. Seriously. I mean, it's one thing to leave your kid in the mall, but if you leave a kid on an island and just leave them, yeah, that's not good. But turns out that we see the history of Mother Caramel. Like the way the panel shows her, by her mere words, the executioner was saying, "Do you not know what kind of terror these giants have inflicted on us and the world?" And Mother Caramel speaking, she's got the executioner dude in tears, like, "Yes, Mother, I understand. We need to release them. We'll forgive them." Like, Mother Caramel's got away with words if you get the executioner in tears. But we also see, wow, we also see a whole bunch of children that she takes in when she makes a home for abandoned children and wants to build a bridge between regular people and giants. And in the process, she makes a home called House of the Lambs, or House of Lambs. She makes a home for them, for the abandoned children. Like, there's abandoned children from all over the world. And you got fishmen, you got long arm, you got some giants. Well, I think Big Mom may be the only giant there that's part of their children. But you got normal kids, you got all types of kids there. And Big Mom's trying to fit in, though she is monstrously strong. Okay, so in one of the panels, she sees a giant bear and a giant lion fighting. So she decides to put them in a cage together, which obviously does not work. She puts them in a cage together, and the bear eats the lion. So, was it lion or tiger? Where does it say? No, bear and a wolf. I'm sorry. Bear and a wolf fighting each other, and she puts them in a cage, and the bear eats the wolf. So, because Mr. Bear was misbehaving, Linlin takes him out and spanks him. One time, killing him instantly. So, she's crying that, no, he's sleeping now. Oh, wait. No, she killed it instantly. Then she really doesn't understand the differences between people when she was a child. Like, she sees a long arm person, sees that he has an extra joint, and she literally picks him up and tries to take out that extra joint, which will break his arm both of his arms in the process. Then we have a moment where she tries to tear the fin off of a fishman, which will severely injure him because it's part of his body. That's bad too. Also, like, the size she is compared to regular giants, Linlin is sort of like a small toddler compared to the size of regular giants. But we also see a Lun Harudin. It's sort of cool, but he's wearing the same exact helmet he's wearing as an adult. But it's cool to see a young Harudin, but apparently he's fighting himself with a hunger or something. Yeah, apparently he's fighting him. No, he's just fighting himself. He's not fighting anybody else, I'm not noticing. No, he's fighting another giant trying to get stronger. That's the panel I missed. Yeah, he's fighting another giant trying to get stronger, so he's training with another giant. So that's cool. and apparently they have something called the uh they're preparing to fast for 12 days, which compared to a fat little kid like Linlin, who's the size of a small white beard, that's probably a bad thing. And then we get the introduction of two of the smoothest, most awesomest looking giants I've ever seen. Lord Yarley and Lord Yorley. Yorley Fallbeard and Yarley Mountbeard. And they are both 345 and 44 years old. And they got the greatest laughs this side of Whitebeard and Blackbeard. One goes za ba 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 ba, and the other one goes bo ja 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 ja. I got a friend that I knew when I worked at I still know him. I got a friend that I knew when I worked at Best Buy who was a fan of One Piece, and I forget which giant did this laugh, this ba 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 ba, who just did a straight ba 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 ba. But he loved that laugh so much. I'm pretty sure he would love these guys' laugh as well. But these giants are awesome. They are also the longest living people in the entire that I've seen in all of One Piece. Like, they're 344 years old, which makes me wonder, how long was the Void Century? How long ago was that Void Century? I can't remember right now. But these dudes are awesome. One's got a long, thin beard, and another one takes up his entire body, like in width and in length. But it's awesome. So they start, first things first, before they start the fast, they eat something called semla, which is probably the closest thing Big Mom has been able to create 700 years ago. Thank you. I knew it was like 700 years ago, but I just needed a confirmation. Thank you, Ando Jazz. So they eat something like called Selma, which I'm pretty sure is the closest thing to that creme boucher or croquem bouche that Big Mom was going on a rage for when we first see Jinbei come back in the Whole Cake Island arc. So that's probably, and we also see the spark of her food craze frenzy. Like the rage that caused her to kill one of her own sons in order to replicate that same taste with her soul pocus. And this is what sparked it. Like, she eats it one time and it sends her insane. Like, she starts trying to eat all of it from everybody, and she loves it so much that during the start of her fast, she can't really stand it. But Mother Caramel, as peaceful as she is, keeps telling her that you just endure it a little bit more. I mean, it's only to celebrate the death and rebirth of the sun, so you have to wait until the sun comes back to us. So Big Mom is hungry, but even as a child, she's trying to restrain some self-control, even though she's extremely hungry. So, and it gets worse each and every day. And at one panel, she says, "I'm so thin right now," where her body has not changed at all. Even the kid says, "You haven't changed at all." 6th day, she's still hungry. On the 7th day of a 12-day fast, she still had 5 days left. She goes out into the village and destroys it by herself while she's 5 years old. And she takes down everybody except for Yorley. Which I'm getting the feeling that she's taken down Yarley. Because, yeah, I don't see Yarley anywhere in this panel. So I'm getting the feeling that she might have taken down Yarley, or maybe Yarley's gone. I don't know. But the entire city is raised in fire. It looks like, I can't tell, is that fire? It looks like fire. Yeah, it's fire because I see the smoke on the top panel of the screen. But she single-handedly takes down an entire village of giants. She takes out everybody except Yarley. And Yorley. She takes down, she's staring down Yorley, and Yorley's saying like, Well, among all the things that we could have forgiven you for, this is not one of them. And he's literally ready to cut her down in front of Mother Caramel. She's mother now because she's 80 years old. He's literally ready to cut Big Mom down. But the smile on her face when he says that she's not a child, she's a demon, the face that she's giving off right now, I have a feeling that she's not done, not even by a small margin. But overall, I thought this was a really good chapter. I hope we get more chapters like this. I hope we find out the backstory behind Kaido. Because if we're getting like the full-on backstory for Big Mom and how she became who she was, I hope we get the one for Kaido. And in the process, we find out why he's so ridiculously nigh invulnerable. But that's a conversation for another time. And wow, I've been carrying on for 30 minutes. I hope I haven't been boring you guys. Because this is my first time doing like a live reaction for you guys to see my face and actually see what I'm reading. So I thought this would have been cool to do. So I apologize if I've been droning on too long. But overall, I thought this chapter was good. We find out a lot of things about Big Mom, and I honestly doubt that this is going to. I honestly doubt this is going to just stop right there. We're just going to continue on next week. I'm so glad we're off a break, and I'm actually going to say this: every time Oda comes off of break and gives us a new chapter, we always get like a good chapter. If it's not a backstory chapter, it's a reveal of someone we haven't seen in, I don't know, 100 chapters or so. Or it's like the revelation of some lost fact that we've been waiting on. So I actually think that this was actually a good chapter to come back from break on. It's not a huge, gigantic chapter where it just has me, oh no, this is so awesome, and has me jumping around the room like I have been prone to do. But this was a good chapter nonetheless. So I cannot wait to see this next chapter. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of this chapter, those who have read it. If you have not read it and you just watch me spoil this for you without reading any of the panels, we should have read it. But I'm glad you were all able to check out this whole live stream reaction and review to this whole chapter. I cannot wait for the next one. I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. Let me know what you think. I probably already said that already. Let me know what you think. Did you like this chapter? Did you hate this chapter? Did you think they could have done something different? Would you have wanted something more or less? Let me know. And I will see you all in the next video. So, signing out of my live stream. Take care of yourselves. And as always, later, peoples!